Youth leaders in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, have called on the state government and relevant agencies to imbibe the culture of making International Youth Day memorable through programs that recognize, celebrate, and empower young people. The youth leaders made the call on Wednesday as they commended a renowned youth activist, Comrade Ati Moses J, for sustaining the Bayelsa Youth Leadership Awards, an annual program held every August 12th to mark International Youth Day. They said recognizing and celebrating young people who are making positive contribution to society would encourage others to emulate them and contribute meaningfully to the development of the state.
Our business is very simple. Our passion for youth development. Anything that has to do with the growth and the development of our youth is our priority, and that is why your people elected us into office. And what ATJ is doing, the Bayelsa Youth Leadership Award, is a very viable project that have stood the test of time. You know, this is the 10th edition and it's very significant to us. Coincidentally, we are the 10th leadership of the Ijaw Youth Council. So anything that any youth of the Ijaw land or the Niger Delta is doing to promote the image and the growth of the Ijaw people, we must always prioritize and sacrifice. How can single individual, Comrade Ati J, over the years are putting up this program alone, how much more of the state government? So I want to still use this medium to call on the state government to organize programs like this to enlighten us, to enlighten the youth. See, if the youth are meaningfully engaged, a lot of struggles that we are passing through today, the youth are too busy to be doing that. So if they are to operate or come up with ministries such as the Center for Youth Development in Bayelsa State, and they cannot bring up programs in days like this, I, Dr. Perekamem, I solely said, but I'm still saying it today, that that center should be scrapped out because it's of no benefit to the youth of Bayelsa State. This is single man's project. ATJ has been doing it from time to time without any support except for private individuals. But we have Center for Youth Development over there. Nothing is being done. Ministry of Youth, we have Commission of Youth. Nothing is being done.
My thoughts around the Bayelsa Youth Leadership Award. It's a very beautiful program. If you can be having programs like this where people come, share their thoughts, and talk to Bayelsans, you know, it is easier to bring someone who is in the shoe to talk to people who are going through that same situation than bringing elders to come and talk to us. We are youth. We've talked to ourselves. We've told ourselves not to sit down and wait for any government organization or any foundation to come and push us. We need to push ourselves as youth. We need to do things our way. We need to really sit down, strategize, and look at a way that we are going to make impact.
Of course, he has been very consistent for over 10 years, and I'm equally an equivalent of this award. Awardee is one of the years I equally received this award, and today we are here to support him and equally to encourage our brother. Just like you rightly stated out, it is not only when youth are doing one or two activities that people will come to support. I want to encourage the government, those who are captains of industry in our states, to support this project. Today we are celebrating the 10th anniversary. That is to show that it has been consistent over 10 years. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of vendors, they have been here indeed these different 10 years receiving this award. I want to commend him.
Recipients of awards in different categories at the Bayelsa Youth Leadership Awards thanked the convener, Comrade Ati Moses J, and his team for recognizing their hard work and contribution. They said the recognition will motivate them to do more and continue making positive impact in their various fields.
Seriously, I wasn't really expecting this. It came by surprise. I don't even know who nominated me for this award, but I was surprised when they called me that they were coming to my shop. And I know for a long time now, for a while I've been hustling, I've been doing my thing, my business and all that, but I actually didn't know someone was actually looking at me from somewhere. Someone was seeing me, someone was watching. And today, I was also nominated for an award in Bayelsa State 2026 award. And I'm so glad and appreciate whosoever that nominated me for this award.
First and foremost, I would like to appreciate the conveners for a beautiful initiative like this. It's one of a kind, and the consistency in this event is one that is worth commending, and it's worth emulating. I feel so elated to be recognized as the next rated youth in Bayelsa State. It's for me, it's not just an honor, but it's a motivation for what we are doing.
On his part, the convener of the Youth Leadership Awards, Comrade Ati Mojis J, thanks God for the successful conclusion of the program. He also expressed appreciation to individuals, organizations, and other stakeholders who supported him and his team throughout the event.
Different context, common aspiration. That tends to tackle the fact that as young people, our aspiration is for we to be successful. Our aspiration is for we to contribute our quota to societal development. Our aspiration is for we to see that we are healthy. It's for we to see that the nation, our state, and our community is developing. But as you know, as young people, we have different things that we are doing. That's why they say different contexts. Different contexts in the sense that some of us are engineers, some of us are politicians, some of us are architects, some of us are agriculturists, some of us are entertainers, some of us are sports people. That means we are all doing different things, but the target is to contribute our quota to societal development. Because you know, as young people, we owe ourselves that duty of celebrating ourselves. We owe ourselves that duty and that responsibility of encouraging ourselves.
The 2026 Bayelsa Youth Leadership Awards marked the 10th edition of the annual program. The event was held under the theme Different Context, Common Aspiration. From Yenagua, Friday, Ebimobo Peter, BET TV News.